What are you doing? Get your ass back in here. Well, not like that.
I hail from a distant and long-lost land known as the Imanaka.
What the fuck?
In my what rank? The divination shows that these meteorites came from someone's constellation.
So this is done by someone.
Constellation? But they don't have anything to do with real astrology, do they?
So you're using 120 resin each day. So there's like 11 days left. So this is the 11th, this is the 10th. Just went and did a bunch of those little things that I probably should go and make sure I have more from Mona. So I did a bunch of those little meteorite things, about 9 of them right now. So basically, you can do, in a sense, you can really just do 9 a day. So 9 of those a day, if you're lucky enough. Like, dude, I've gotten so close. The relay ones are so goddamn annoying. Like, I was lucky that I had certain foods to help buff my damage, because I want to at least be able to beat the second ones. But if I have to do the first ones, then I have to do the first ones. But you can basically do 9 a day. If you do it like in the middle of the day, you're gonna be really only be doing 9 of them. If you get up at like early in the morning, you probably can do a lot more than just 9 after you let them recharge for a while. Anyway, we're on to the side quest for these. How do you do, Honorary Knight? Please do your utmost to remain within the city limits during this time. Now, I believe that you've seen those fallen meteorites as well. For some reason, they've started falling at a greater rate than before, and it's become more dangerous out there in the wild. All sorts of matters are cropping up within the city, almost more than the knights can handle. All this at a time when they just discovered treasure hoarder activity near the city. Those fellows would do anything for little Mora. I feel they'll try to take advantage of this situation. If you're willing, traveler, could you help us chase those thieves off? I won't let you down. Spoken well, Honorary Knight. I'll leave it in your able hands. Alright. This event, as I have said before, this event is pretty much... wow, they are that close to say? This event is a great way to get money and primo gems. And I guess for this part of the event, it's a good way to get companionship XP and adventure experience, I guess. I guess this event is good for a couple of things. But they're really just treasure hoarders just directly outside the city here. Like, really? What are they doing this close? Doesn't matter. They're gonna be gone. Especially that one by the edge. He's out of here. Wow, really? Yeah, you go down there. I didn't say to go that way, buddy. Get out. I said get your fat ass out of here. The worst things to do with those meteor shard thingies is when you have to fight, and like in Wii, is when you have to fight against Fatui and like those big giant rock guys. And any enemy with like that doesn't have a wooden shield, it's gonna be a big problem to handle. Especially if you aren't someone who is always like, oh yeah, I got the best DPS build, aka me. I don't have good stuff like that. Have you succeeded in beating back those treasure hoarders? Sure did. Wonderful, you've been a great help. Hopefully those treasure hoarders will take a hint from this lesson and stop eyeing Mondstadt up. Well then, if there's nothing else... so please hold on a moment. There is something else I need your help with. In truth, we received a plenitude of reports about abnormal monsters during this period. These reports mention that the meteorites have caused the monsters to become especially aggressive. The city's defenses are significantly stalwart, so there's no reason to worry there. But one such meteor has landed right beside Springvale. Springvale is home to many hunters, and we've sent knights to reinforce them, but the terrain is truly difficult to police. If any monster were to enter the town, things could get disastrous. Could you head over to Springvale and help us investigate the status of the monsters there? Sure. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. I will do what I can to send some knights over to you to assist you. Alright. So let's head over there. You know what? Even before this event ends, I might actually get past 4-5 and make it to 4-6 in the Spiral Abyss. I'd like that. That'd be nice. I mean, hey, I'm still going up in levels, and once I reach Adventure Rank 45, then I can get characters up to like max level. And thankfully with this event, like I've said before, it gives you a whole lot of Mora. So don't be sleeping on this event. Get to work on it. What's your problem? Don't come any... you're not a monster? Who are you? What's the status on those monsters? The monsters? What is there to ask? I was just running from them, that's what. They were right there, a whole bunch of them, looking like they might attack the town. If I hadn't run so fast, I would have been a goner. Where are the beasts? Right next to the town. A few steps around the corner and you'll see them. You should get to shelter as well. I'll rest for a while, and then I'll go warn everyone in town. Yeah, sure you will. I'm gonna go handle this issue for you. I mean, they are right behind Marla here. See, these guys with the freaking stone shields, they're a lot more annoying. Ow. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing with doing the meteorite stuff solo and without exactly the best characters, is enemies who literally walk outside of the meteor zone, because if you walk outside of it, you're going to start losing points, and if you can't get to them, then you're not going to be getting points. So you definitely need a ranged character, so you can deal with the ranged enemies. Oh crap, this mage. Hold on, let's hit this up right quick. Get up on him. Whoa, boy. Well, I hope Zach gets back by the time I'm done with these quests completely. The other one has reset his spot. Did I not just... Okay, what's next then? See, this is what I mean. These kind of guys, they're the annoying ones. Because I went through one of those meteorites where I had to fight him, and man, I did not think I was going to beat that one. I haven't failed one, But I have gotten very close to failing, like 2 of them. So yeah, I haven't failed them yet, but I've gotten pretty close to losing. You wanna calm down there? I just do not have good... My builds are always based on survival, not the killing. Maybe I should go looking up like some builds and be like, oh yeah, I should put that on and this. I've never been someone who's ever made a good DPS build. It's always been on what I think I might like and, you know, how I'll survive it. Why do you think I never beat Dark Souls when I first played through it with my first like few characters? They were all focused on health. Until one guy was like, yeah, you should be doing it like this. If you just go full health, you're really not gonna have a fun time. And then I was like, oh my god. Like, what the hell have I been doing? And that's why Dark Souls is now like, well, has been, not just now, but has been like one of my favorite games for a long, long time. Because after you learn a game, you'll enjoy it more. D-Luke, you fucking dumbass. Get your ass up. Need to use you still. Okay, asshole. You wanna quit that shit? If you really... Fuck off, D-Luke. Fuck you. You were not... Okay, I need to stop. Yeah, like I said, those things really got on my nerves. Because god, they are just so annoying when they give you enemies like this and you have a timer, because you're like worried, am I even gonna do this? Did I just waste like 10 minutes? 10 minutes that could have ended up being useful. There, finally. Fuck that guy. It's like, doing those meteorites in Mondstadt, they're not too hard. But doing them in Leeway, man, I would hope you guys would have co-op partners when you do it, because I'm basically going to do all those 30 without co-op partners. I've done 9 out of 30 without somebody. Huh? It's you again. What were you doing this whole time? Defeating all the monsters? Defeating all the... What? Just you? You can go check it out. Ugh, Terrence, look. If they see me, I'd be done for. I'll just report what you said to the Knights. Never mind if it's true or not. They'll have some way to check you've beaten all those monsters, I'm sure. Report back to Huffman. Wait, did I just use food to revive D-Luke when I could have gone to a statue to revive and heal him? Okay, I didn't. How's the situation? Springvale is safe. That's great. I was honestly worried that we might not be able to spare anyone to help out. Thank you so much. You've really helped us out this time. Please take these as a token of our esteem. Meteorites, monsters. I can only hope that nothing truly messy happens. Alright, there's one side quest done. And the other ones down here are just the weekly, you know, they're the weekly quests that you get from the bounty board. So now we'll go up there and see what's up. Still really am hoping for different outfits. It probably will happen in the next update. Hey there. Oh my, you're here at last. I've been waiting. Whatever for. Come on, don't be so cold. I have something very important to ask of you. I'm sure you've seen those meteorites. Though none of them landed inside the city of Mondstadt, the whole place is in an uproar all the same. And where there's muddied water, there will be fish that don't belong trying to slip in unnoticed. You mean the treasure hoarders? Ah, aren't you keen? That's an experienced adventurer for you. Though the knights are on high alert, there's bound to be some gaps in their defenses, what with having to send help to the areas around the city and all. Those money-grubbing treasure hoarders have surely made plans to strip through those gaps and make a killing, as they'd say. So where do I fit in? Oh my, what a straightforward answer. It seems like the contingency plan that gentleman gave me was unnecessary after all. Well, simply put, that gentleman has apprehended the treasure hoarders who were scouting us out previously. According to them, there are 3 bands of these bandits looking to slip in during the chaos, so we'll play along and help them create the ideal opening. And where do I come in? What you have to do is simple. To ensure that not everyone would be caught, the treasure hoarder scouts didn't report back directly. Instead, they would leave the intel they'd gather in letters that would be left in specifically designated locations. To avoid any problems from occurring, they also sent 3 scouts, who would then send the intelligence they gathered to 3 different locations. I doubt they expected all that 3 would be caught by that gentleman. The other treasure hoarders we begin to plan their next move after receiving this intelligence, all the better to choose the best point of entry. But we'll spare them the troubles this time. That gentleman has already made most detailed plans for them. Take these 3 letters with you, and place them at the locations designated by the treasure hoarders. Once that's done, come back and report to me. As for what comes next, let's discuss that later, shall we? Okay. I literally went to my map. So I have to go there to do it, huh? Well, let's go ahead and go to the statue, because we're probably going to end up getting into a fight. You know, as for the bounties, you know what? I only do, like, the second one that gives 80, you know, it will give 80 for reputation in a town. Because I ain't strong enough to be doing those hundreds. But when you think of this, well, it'll be like, yeah, he should be able to handle that. It's like, no. I ain't that great at the games, because I can't make the best builds. If you see me having a good build in a game, you should just go ahead and immediately assume that, I stole that off of someone. Actually, wonder something right quick. How are my, oh wow, they actually really haven't moved. I mean, no, they've moved a bit from doing all the meteorites. Now I just gotta go back into town and talk to the woman. I think I'm trying to still wonder who I'm going to swap out when I get Barbara to level 4 in friendship. Probably I might put Beidou on, or the other, some other character. Someone will go on. Have you pointed the letters? Indeed. That will do. I trust that the treasure hunters will make their plans based on the intelligence contained within those letters. And that ideal moment should be somewhere between nightfall and dawn. As for the ideal entry point, well, there can only be one, yes? Come, I'll mark it out on your map. Well, that should do. All we need now is to wait for those treasure hoarders to walk into our trap. What if the Knights of Favonius find out? Well, your concerns do have merit. Our unorthodox methods, if discovered by the Knights, could land us in hot water. But rest assured, that gentleman has guaranteed that no such trouble will occur. So let's just have a little faith, shall we? So all you need to do is wait till nightfall and defeat our entrapped treasure hoarders. I actually don't even know the timing they want. 6. 0 to 6. Okay. So now I have to go... Seriously? Right back to the spot where I already whooped their ass? Okay. Let me up there. Oh, there they are. Surprise! Could you just imagine walking around and being like, alright, so this is the meetup point. Then just some random girl drops in on top of you with a sword. I see. Alright, let's see you boys out of here. How about a little bit of this? Might be overkill, but you know. Really? Get out of here, fatties. Really? Get lost. Jeez. They did not want to die. They probably didn't like me calling them fatties either. Alright. Have those treasure hoarders been taken care of? Very well taken care of indeed. I expect no less from someone who's caught that gentleman's eye. You're very efficient. Here's your compensation. It was a pleasure working with you. If fortune permits, we'll have a chance to do business again. Who's this gentleman? Oh, right, I gotta go pretty far for this. Oh yeah, and also those bounties and requests will also give you a lot of Mora. And Lord knows that when you're at this adventure rank and your characters start getting to the levels I have them at, you need a lot of Mora. Honestly, like, character XP, getting character XP from enemies either needs to be removed, or they need to just bump up, like, massively the amount of experience you get from enemies, because if I'm only going to get 17 from killing enemies, I don't want to get it at all. Traveler, over here. What's up? It's about Kunroy's village again. Those meteorites that have come down have caused the monsters around the village to go wild. They've been rampaging across the roads, and Kunright's village is on the verge of being surrounded by them. While no major harm will befall Kunright's village so long as we guard it, the supplies we get from the city need to come in from the outside. Under the present circumstances, the Ministry of Civil Affairs can't send too many troops to escort the supplies. They would be in trouble if attacked by large groups of monsters. I and some of my compatriots gave this some thought, and while we can't go too far from Kunrai's village, we can help to defeat the monsters near the village itself. This way, we can help those who are escorting our supplies. However, our scouts tell us that there are quite a few points of monsters' concentration. We'd be hard-pressed to take all these camps out in good time by ourselves, and I worry that something might happen to Kunrai's village if we take too long. Could you help us with a portion of the monsters, Traveler? No problem. Great. I'll call the others and we'll head out immediately. The quicker we settle this, the better. But let's meet up back here once we defeated them all. Okay, so where are they at? Oh, back down this way. So they want me to destroy any monsters and obstacles. Got it. Wait, what the fuck? Ah, man, who needs that to level up? I know I gotta be looking for like Noctilucous Jade for Bidoo, which I probably will go look for once I'm finished with every other quest I got. Oh, right, and also, if you didn't know this, you can now send, before you couldn't, but you can now send characters out on expedition, and they will not be removed from your group. They will stay in your party. So you can still use them and have them go on expeditions. So there is no reason why you are not sending your characters out on expeditions. It's a good way to keep topped up on like rocks and like meat and stuff like that, and maybe some carrots and all that. Okay, you still hit me? Well, that was easy, but there's usually a second part to these anyway. I wonder where the Traveler's Cannon sword is. It's probably just going to be a random sword each time you get through this, like a cutscene in the story. That won't do. We need reinforcements. I've cleaned the monsters out. Thank you very much, but I'm afraid there's been an emergency. I'd assumed that the monsters around Kunright's village were all the ordinary sort. I just led some troops to clean out one monster camp, and we were looking to get some rest before continuing. But that was when a stone-hide wild crawler came charging out of the nearby woods. It was upon us before we could even react, and many were injured. We were forced to fall back. The monster is too huge a threat to be left alone, but the other detachments have yet to return from clearing their targets out. Could you help us defeat that monster, Traveler? How are the wounded? We were able to get help in time, so no one is in serious danger, but they'll have trouble moving about for a while. As such, I'm afraid it's all up to you, Traveler. I'm very sorry. This should have been our duty. Great. I have to deal with freaking the stupid big giant douchebag thingy that turns into a big rock. There he is. I hate this enemy. I hate all the enemies that armor up. And he's gonna armor up, trust me. Watch him immediately. There you go. See, I knew it. What the fuck was that sound? Sounded like my dog dropped something. No. No. God, it's so hard to dodge him. Okay, so he doesn't have that armor anymore, so that's good. Okay, don't fucking combo me. Okay, that's bullshit. But alright. Whatever you say, man. He's gonna armor up here again in a second. Oh boy. There. Damn that thing. We're... Ugh. Come on. Let's get up there. That dog, really? See what happens? Larry throws his toy right on all of my cords. If they keep chasing me, you better fucking go away. How did it go? Did you defeat that monster? That's great. I suppose we can finally rest easy now. Thanks for your help, Trapper. Here's a token of our appreciation. Still, it doesn't add up. Why would such a creature suddenly show up near Kunrai's village? Regardless, I'll have to report this monster to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Matter. I hope that they'll be able to send us more people. And I think that is all of the side quests for this event. Okay, so that's all of that then. I'm gonna go do my weekly bounties and stuff in Mondstadt, and then I don't know what I'll do after that. Probably go do some things in Destiny if Zack doesn't get back by then. But that is everything for this. That's all the recording for this event until 4 days from now. At least current time for me. So yeah, I'll see you then.